It was a typical Friday night when a group of teenagers decided to explore the abandoned skate park. They had heard rumors of strange occurrences at the park, but they were determined to see for themselves. As they entered the park, they noticed that the air was thick and heavy. The sound of rain pattered against the rusted metal of the ramps, creating an eerie atmosphere. They started to skate, and the sound of the wheels against the concrete filled the air. But as they continued to skate, they noticed something strange. The boards started to move on their own, and the sound of ghostly whispers filled the air. The teens tried to brush it off as their imagination, but they couldn't shake the feeling that something was watching them. Suddenly, one of the teens saw a figure in the distance, standing motionless. It was a ghostly skateboarder, with glowing eyes and a twisted grin. The teens froze in terror as the ghostly figure began to skate towards them. They tried to run, but their boards wouldn't move. It was like they were stuck to the ground. As the ghostly skateboarder closed in on them, the teens could hear the sound of bones cracking and whispers in their ears. They knew they had made a mistake coming to this place. Suddenly, the sound of footsteps approached them from the darkness. The teens looked up to see a group of ghostly skateboarders surrounding them. They were all staring at the teenagers with glowing eyes and twisted grins. The teenagers screamed as the ghostly skateboarders closed in on them, and then everything went black. The next thing they knew, they were in a dark, empty room. The air was thick and heavy, and the only sound was their own breathing. The teens tried to get up, but their bodies felt heavy and weak. Then, they heard a voice whispering in their ears, telling them that they were trapped in a dimension between the living and the dead. The ghostly skateboarders had claimed them as their own, and they would never be able to leave this cursed realm. The teens screamed and cried, begging for mercy, but the voice only laughed. It told them that they were now part of the legend of the haunted skate park, and that their screams would serve as a warning to others who dared to enter its gates after dark. And so, the legend of the haunted skate park continued to spread, warning others not to enter its gates after dark.